it is art and entertainment. Marianah Lourens, yes. Marianah Lourens hier met Kuns en Vermaak en ek is binne in die klein teater. Ons sit bo op die verhoog want dit is die stilste plekkie hier, die stilste hoekie hier in die teater vanmôre. En ek het wonderlike mense by my en hulle kyk na my met groot oë want hulle wil eintlik nie Afrikaans praat nie. But we're going to continue in English because I was so excited for both of them when I saw some stuff in the media. First of all, I saw Richard Campbell's article about Starmaker studio. And I got so excited because I saw the headline. It was headlining and it said, entrepreneurs share COVID success strategies. And that is, of course, what we are about now. We have to try any and everything to just get stuff going in art and entertainment. And then I have Becky, Rebecca Amy Wood. And she's our own home girl, but she's been living in Spain and maybe performing other parts of the world as well. Yes, she's nodding. So I think I'm going to start with you because it is Women's Month, right?
It is indeed.
So we gave Richard a kind of acknowledgement there, but now you are. You are preference here because we girls, aren't we?
We are ladies indeed.
We are ladies. And you came for a bit of a break or a holiday with your family?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm living in Spain at the moment. It's quite a recent move. I was actually in London before for about 8 years. So born and raised in PE, and I auditioned at drama schools after high school, and that's what got me over to England. But yeah, so I'm in Spain at the moment doing theatre and education, and that's my chosen home. And it's really exciting what we're up to at the moment.
Well, the picture I have of you that I actually I've stalked you.
You stalked me?
After I saw your name, when you were with Sharon Rother.
Of course.
With her post. And this very beautiful, look like a 1920s dress that you are wearing.
Oh, goodness, that
Obviously,
one.
that's a show. That must be a show.
No, so that actually, as an actor, I like to dress up at any given opportunity.
Okay.
So that was going to watch a postmodern jukebox. They're a band and they're really popular. They take kind of modern music and make it all classy and vintage. So that was just going to a show in London.
Was a show.
It was, yeah, of course. Myself and my best friend dressed up.
And why wouldn't you dress up for something
of course,
like
any
that?
opportunity for an actor, right?
You look absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
And then I just saw, is it La Tourné?
Yes, so the company is called Tourné Teatro.
Tourné Teatro.
Just like that. It was perfect. So they're based in Spain, and it's a theatre and education company. So we work on musicals and shows for all ages. We focus a lot on schools because their first foreign language learnt is English. So that's what we do in Spain. But obviously at the moment COVID's affected the whole industry, hasn't it? So I'm really lucky that the owners of the company are incredible, so motivated. And what we've done is all the competition of our company have closed for COVID time indefinitely. What can we do that can keep us going? What can we do that we wouldn't have time to do if we were touring? So what we did was we came up with an online platform, and at the moment we're working on a video series doing what we did, with our theatrical sets and teaching English, but in a 10-part series focusing on a show like Jumanji or Jack and the Beanstalk. And that way kids can watch everything online.
You actually put up a set when you do that?
So we have beautiful sets and scenery. We're working on Jack and the Beanstalk at the moment, and we've got this giant puppet. It's gorgeous. The lighting, we use everything. So, because we want to keep that theatrical side of the series, and because that's what we do. That's who we are. And we have all original songs in there. And it's not just educational based. It's also for entertainment. So there's a lot of animation in there. So it's been really amazing for us to use different skills and learn a lot more throughout this process. So we've really taken.
You've told us a lot, and that you can do, of course, anywhere in the world.
Exactly, which brought me here. Exactly.
Yes, do it online. And Richard, now to get to you, I was excited because I saw that you had your mom's support, of course, and I also saw that Lisa Hayward was also featured in the article. But obviously, one has to do what a man has to do what a man can do.
Yeah.
Now, he's not going to blow his own bugle like you blowing yours. So I will do it for you because I met Richard as a voice coach. And I mean, to me, I respect these people who coach people who can't sing, like myself. Because he even got it right. I even, now and again in a show, because we go quite a ways back, don't we, Richard?
Oh, we do.
I was trying to work out how many years.
Oh, crikey. Probably back to 2012, Evita.
Yes.
Were you in Evita?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I think that's as far as we go.
It probably,
Yeah.
yes. So it's almost 10 years, but
Yeah.
I've of course knew about you before because of shows and music. And I mean, he's a composer, he's an arranger, he's everything. But the best to me is that music he makes when he sits in front of the piano or the keyboard. A man of many talents. You ask him to sing a alto, he will do it for you. Just reading the music. Then he does the tenor next to coach the tenors. Then he does the bass. Then he does the soprano even.
An octave lower in my defense.
Yeah, maybe an octave low, but he gets all the voices right. So
Amazing.
Please tell us now about the new venture. Shall I call it an adventure?
Yeah. So, as you know, Starmaker Studio started off exclusively as a music studio. So, I started off as an arranger for various clients, schools, and theatre productions. That service has now branched overseas to Dubai. I've got 2 clients in Dubai that I absolutely love working with. It later branched into composition for films, short films, adverts, whatever. So far that repertoire includes a theatre play. I scored a theatre play for Abrams and Maya Productions called The Night of the Iguana.
Awesome.
They staged it in the style, inspired by the style of a Japanese North theatre, and I had to score it accordingly. And then I've also now branched into recording. I've turned one of the rooms in my cottage into a small, simple but effective recording studio. I recently had some collegiate girls come in to do their song for a film that they were doing with AFTA. So that was a lovely experience. And then to put that article into context, we have now branched into the media side of things. So I've recently partnered with Comfort Leadership Institute, that's my mom's business, to create we turned our double garage into a media studio.
Wow.
Like we cleaned out everything,
That's your parents'
repainted.
garage, your mom's garage, or your garage.
Technically my stepdad's garage.
Okay, yeah. I think you can
it's on his property.
call it your parents' garage, the parents.
So what we offer in the meantime is promotional videos and sizzle reels, and also live videography. I've had 2 corporate clients in there who were an absolute joy to work with.
You want to mention them so
the first was Good Connections.
Good Connections.
This is a recent business that focuses on online networking.
So anybody can use them. They're wonderful.
Which I think represents an important turning point as to how we are doing business now. We have to adapt on the online space. And then the second client was Acoustics Group, where they just did a video outlining their relationship with Volkswagen and how they've allowed the company to grow.
Okay, and they call themselves Acoustics Group.
Acoustics.
Acoustics.
With an E.
Okay.
And then we also provide live streaming services. We've done 2 live streams for Good Connections. They have been good enough to also act as our brand ambassadors.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Good Connections, Acoustics, whoever we can, if we can help one another, why not?
And now the upside for me is that because I have such a passion for specifically film music, I now feel that I am now starting to experiment with both the mediums, and music and film.
And that's a new adventure for you, which
is.
I can just see you flying.
It's really exciting.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that is where I am now.
So that's where you are now. And of course, you are now here in PE, and by the time we air our chat,
I'll be back in Spain.
You'll be back in Spain, in Valencia, and it sounds so romantic.
Oh, it's
Valencia.
beautiful. Valencia.
Valencia. I mean, doesn't it, Richard? Sounds so romantic.
No, it's I love Spain so much. I mean, I lived in London for about 8 years. And it was really, really special to find Spain and the company I work for. And there's something about Spain that actually reminds me of South Africa a bit. The way of life and the people are so lovely. So
and really more relaxed.
Yes,
and maybe because
completely.
You're a PE girl. I mean a Caberga girl. Because we are more relaxed in Caberga.
Maybe, yeah.
We also were in PE.
Exactly.
I think than the rest of the country, don't you think, Richard? Like
friendly, windy city.
But uptight, Joburg, just go. But PE, chill, relax, môre is nog 'n dag. We've just got some light, and I saw Mark briefly there in the light box and waving. And it's so nice to have light here while we're doing a radio interview.
Oh, completely. It's just so nice to be back here and see how much has happened.
Here. What shows have you done here?
Oh, goodness.
On this very stage.
On this very stage. Well, I started with Rother Swain Studios from 5 years old. So I don't think we did Aristocats was my first ever show, but I don't think that was here. And we did Giant Pizza, was it? Or something? Giant something.
Yeah.
It was Dazzle. We did, oh goodness, we did so many every year. Yeah.
And of course, Rother Swain Studios.
Yeah.
Linda, Louise and Sharon.
Exactly.
We all know them. We all love them, don't we?
Yeah.
And we've all been in their shows and...
Yeah, exactly. And then there was Thoroughly Modern Millie as well, which was I think the last show I did here.
He's putting us in the dark again. He's waving goodbye. But yeah, so lots of shows, and I've seen some of them, and you were a lot younger then.
I was, very, very young.
Yes,
full of hopes and dreams.
Where did it begin for you?
So I think it began from, as an acting in general. I think from when I was 5, I think I had so much energy as a child. My mom needed to find somewhere to put me. And the passion sparked from there, and then I continued throughout school.
Outlet.
Oh yeah, exactly. The center of attention is always
there. Singing?
And singing as well. Yeah, I do singing, and that's we focused a lot on that.
Were you 5 when you were singing?
I don't think I could sing very well at 5.
Well, you didn't know.
I didn't know. I started training just before high school. In singing. And then obviously when I went to drama school, we trained the 3 disciplines quite strongly. So the singing, dancing and acting.
And you discovered you could actually sing.
I could, yeah. I got a little bit of movement to me as well.
No, I always say when I can hear people who can sing, I know I can't. Because
Richard can train you.
Richard has tried. He, as he says, he'd rather not say anything about it because really, some people just don't have the talent. And that's why I just say it's God-given, and you really need to nurture it and appreciate it. And I know you both do.
Oh, completely.
Where did you start singing?
Anyone can be made to sing.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
But everyone can't remember the tunes. You see, that's the gift. Memorizing that tune. That's the gift.
If I may be so cliche, I got my start singing in the school choir.
In the school choir. Now, that's cliche. You would be amazed. Almost every male person who comes, it was either in the school choir or in the Sunday school choir. And I know you also did some church.
No.
Didn't you play the organ and stuff?
Played in the St. John's worship team for a while, but more playing than singing.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. You were part of it. You were either playing or singing, and it's either the Sunday school or the church or school choir, to be specific.
I still play the organ though. And
when did you know that you could sing, Richard?
I think it's more my mom kept on reminding me when I was a little that I could sing. She always says that I could sing before I could talk.
Okay, so she was already privy to your singing before others were.
We do come from a pretty musical family.
Yes.
My brother and I were both in the school band. You might know my brother, actually. If you did 101 Dalmatians.
I did not do 101.
Okay, well...
But who's your brother?
Michael Campbell.
Michael Campbell?
Oh, it sounds very familiar.
He played the sheepdog when he was in that production years ago.
So hi, Michael, out there.
Maybe.
We remember you as the sheepdog.
Best sheepdog there ever was.
Gosh, we're having fun and the time is flying. So let us now go forward because we've got 5 minutes. Richard, the way forward, and what do you see with Starmaker Studios? Where are you going?
I would love to see...
The film I know you told us about, yeah.
I like to joke that we are not, that we're not at exactly Paramount Pictures. But then I like to put the word yet at the end of that. I'd like to see the media branch of the business expand to the point where it can actually start to take on more large-scale projects. And the music, I would definitely love to see some more scoring work come in. At this point, I think it's important not to focus on the money. If you focus too much on the money, the gigs will dry up. So if I can be so vain as to offer my service to any film student who is looking to have some music added to their product.
Yes, because you've been teaching music and you're also now into these different avenues. And you offer different, what do you offer exactly?
So the music side, it's scoring, arranging, transcribing, production. If someone wants to record their single, I can help them out. The media, it's basically video and photography, sizzle reels, promotional videos, hybrid workshops as well. We've already held 2 workshops with Good Connections and one with Safria. Okay. Which is where that article originated.
Yes.
And I also realized I left out a client.
Yes.
Umtombo of Watershop, which is based at St. John's. They proved to be quite a lifesaver for our household.
Okay.
Especially
but
during
now to get hold of you, is it Starbuck Studios or Starmaker, not Starbuck? I believe Starbuck stay out of here. Starmaker Studios.
So you can find me on Facebook at Starmaker Studios. My handle on Instagram and Twitter is RC Starmaker.
RC for Richard Campbell, so it's easy to remember. Richard Campbell, if you can remember that, you can remember RC.
Richard Campbell on LinkedIn. You can contact me by email at rc.starmaker@gmail.com, or you can phone me on 084-219-3524.
Do you want to repeat that number?
It is 084-219-3524.
And that is Richard. And what about you?
What
Becky?
about me?
How do you want to? Because now you work online. So are you also open for new students?
Absolutely. Well, so going back, we're hoping to start touring soon, but of course that's in Spain. Of course,
we are hoping to put on shows.
Yes, ideally, but of course now we're going to be pushing our online platform, which is luckily available worldwide. So just to reiterate what we do there, it's an online series, lots of comedy, lots of beautiful colors, original songs, animation, and each series has a workbook to reinforce the language learnt, but it's also for entertainment purposes. So you can find that on, it's a Spanish name, www.latourneteatro.com, and the same for Instagram at Tourné Teatro.
Okay, so if they type in www.la.tou, then it'll come up already.
Yes, I'm very sure.
La Tourné Teatro.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's been such a pleasure.
It's been lovely
to have you, and for you and Richard to look at each other and say, oh, I think I've seen you somewhere before, and it was on stage or something like that.
I'm thinking, should we collaborate?
Yes. This is where collaboration, of course, happens. And of course, Richard, we've been in shows together, even apart from the voice coaching that he tried to do with me. but I mean, we've had lots of fun on stage and off stage and all that. And I can see you have lots of fun with the people you work with on and off stage. Her eyes are just sparkling. So this was then Becky Wood, Rebecca May Wood on
Amy Wood.
Facebook. Yeah. But, Amy. The
Or
eyes.
May, I mean,
it's
I'm an
because
actor,
these
so.
put the lights off here again. But it's come on again, somewhat. But it's Rebecca Amy Wood on
Exactly,
Facebook.
yes.
But the whole thing about your avenue that you're pursuing, it's Tourné Teatro.
Exactly.
And it's www. So thank you so much, both of you, for coming.
Thank you.
Richard Campbell and Becky Wood. That's how she wants to be known. And I just wish both of you everything of the best. And we just pray for this COVID curse to be broken.
Yeah.
And God is in control. We have to believe it. And we have to just keep our faith up and not walk in fear.
Yeah.
Walk in faith and not walk in fear. So everything of the best for both
Thank
of
you.
you.
And just to thank you for keeping the chats about the arts alive.
Oh, yeah.
That's so important and so
because
special.
It's about our community.
Absolutely.
You know? Our community is so suffering. I mean, the arts.
Yeah, dramatically.
The arts, yeah. So thank you so much.
Thank
our
you.
time is now really, really up. And I've got to say goodbye. So it's goodbye from me, Marianah Lourens, and Art and Entertainment. Ja, Marianah Lourens, wat nou groet met Kuns en Vermaak en Arrivari.